Welcome. Oh shit. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Yo,
He's loading again.
welcome
Give
to
me
the
one second.
86. Damn, man.
Hey, no,
Welcome,
there was it.
y'all. Welcome.
Hello, hello. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to do my intro. You messing me up, bro. You messing me up.
My fault, my fault, my fault. This is a little test mic run. uh, he loading so slow.
I mean, they can hear you live right now.
Okay, okay. All right.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is the 86th episode of the In Your Face show. And we here for the love. We here for a great opportunity, a great show. And it's going to be a little short. And who the hell is this? It's going to be a short show. And I have my main man here, my main man, Mr. Brian E. Bernard. Say what's up, everybody.
Yes.
Introduce yourself, my brother.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
What's up? What's up? Introduce yourself. Go ahead. Introduce yourself. Go
All
ahead. Go ahead.
right, all right, all right. Well, I'm Brian E. Bernard, uh, from Memphis,
Bernard.
Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Uh-huh.
21 years old. About to be
Uh-huh.
22
Uh-huh.
next month. Yes,
I
sir.
I well, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Yo, so what do you have for us? What do you have for us today? What do you have to promote here today? Movies. I hear
Man,
you've been
honestly, I got a lot for it.
I know. We've been talking about it all week and all. We've been missing shows and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I.e., he's been missing shows. I.e., no, I'm joking. I'm just joking. But so yeah. Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start?
We can start off when I first started acting.
Where? So when when
You
when
know,
did we first started? What was your first gig?
I want to say it had to be mid 2020,
Okay,
and it
okay.
was
So what
for
was it like?
a short film called I think it's called Bit What. It was yeah, a funny name. So yeah, they're like my
Okay.
first little extra role,
So
and
tell us
then from
about your
after
first.
that,
Go
oh,
ahead.
what we saying?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, you good? Then like after that, I ended up landing my first speaking role in 2021 in a movie called Dead South.
Okay.
So
Okay. So where do you like? What was it like being on set? What was it like being on your first movie?
man, to be honest, it was amazing. Like I knew I didn't have no speaking roles, but I wasn't really like concerned about it. I was more concerned about the experience because this is all I wanted to do,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
actually doing it. So you know,
Okay. So how did you get into acting? Who got yeah, how did you get into acting?
man, honestly, that's a good question. Um, I always wanted to do acting since I was like 5. So like me just watching Disney, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Martin, like those shows just like inspired me to like to act. You know,
Okay. Okay.
like
Okay. So
the scene Will Smith and the chemistry with him and how you say his name Alfonso Ribeiro, like that
okay.
was just like a comparison with me in my own life as well. So it was like, okay, if he could do it, I could do it too.
Well, yeah, you can do anything. I think that you don't have to be a big name to. You don't have to. You have to be able to act. That's what I do know. You have to be able to tell a story, and you have to be able
Yeah.
to, carry yourself a certain manner. Um, so let me ask you something. How many years you been doing this?
I want to say 4 or 5.
Okay, okay, okay.
They feel like
And
it's
those
two.
four.
It don't even seem like that long, but you want to count like the training and everything. Yeah.
I mean, if you really look at it, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you could count that because the training is where is with it too. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a little time. It takes a lot of time to train. That's the business part. That's the part where the fun part. The
Yes.
fun part is where like you get into the acting, the art part, the doing stunts and stuff like that. But the hard part is the acting. The
Right.
hard part is the business side. So I understand what you're talking about because that's when it comes to all other industries. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
music
But
included. Like, to be honest,
yeah,
everybody thought acting is just reading lines from a paper, and it's really not. And it's more into it. So, you can't go in your mindset saying, okay, it's going to be easy. Because honestly, when I first started taking my acting class in Memphis, I'm thinking it was going to be easy. But at the same time, like, oh no, shit, that's not easy because I'm learning some more differently than what I thought, would learn. If that makes sense. So,
okay, okay, okay. So where do you feel I'm making comments? Can't see his face. Uh, where do you feel that where do you see acting has what has acting done for you in your life?
honestly, if I'm gonna go back in high school, it kind of like when I was taking acting class, it kind of helped me express myself because I was also kind of a shy person a little bit, and so me having to perform and in front of everybody just helped me open up as an individual, and I just felt at a peace of mind when I'm doing it.
True that, true that, true that. Hold on, hold on. Somebody just texted me. Somebody texted me.
Mm.
So somebody just texted me. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. But yeah, so yeah, I hate when people text me in the middle of this conversation. Man, I'd be all up into it. You know what I mean? But
Yes.
so yes, like, did you ever have stage fright? Like being shy in front of people?
Yes, I did. That's why I said, me doing acting classes in high school, it kind of just helped me not be as shy. Then also, I was in choir, and so me having to be the short person, the short people was always in the front. So I had to really just get over that fear.
Okay, okay. So did you feel
So
that being an actor, right? Do you feel that this is what you was born to do, or do you feel like this is
most,
something that you?
to be honest, yes,
Okay,
because I'm not really good at anything else. I mean, I could be, but I know right now, if that was the case, I would have been done something else instead of still doing the same thing I want to do since I was 5. That's how I
okay,
look at it.
okay, okay. So you being a person of, do you put your emotions and what you go through, and what do you do to get
Yes.
ready for your roles?
I, I haven't really got to that deep moment, but I know what I would normally do is like try to put myself in their character shoes. Like for example, my first lead role was called Stone Love. I was playing a boy being rebellious. Dad was absent in his life, so I just compare my reality with their character. How my dad was like not really there, and I knew I was rebellious as a teenager, so I just used that to build my character up.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, so do you feel that being a actor opened all of that up, opened all of that, open that,
Part,
open. Okay,
parts of it, and like I said, music also helped. I
okay,
always had a thing for music and for writing in
okay,
general, and
okay.
yeah.
I can see how music can. I could see that. I could see that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first met you, right, when we first started talking, you seem like
Mhm.
you sound like that person that really wear their heart on their sleeves. You know,
Yeah.
and you're the type of person I could tell you're very, 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 very emotional and very sensitive. So I could tell that. I could tell that. I mean, hey,
I try not to be.
that's what it is. You know what I mean? I'm like
Right.
that. I could tell that. But no, I just think that you're very you're cool. You're very cool, very cool. So you being an actor, right?
Mhm.
What are the hardest roles that you've had to do?
Ooh. It was a movie called My Side of the Story, directed by AMP, Memphis, Tennessee. And so it was a scene I had to rob like a studio. And so me knowing that I never really robbed anything in my life, they had to like really bring that the other side of me out. So I would say that had to be my
Oh,
hardest role because I had to like really I couldn't smile, I couldn't laugh. So I'm like I got to be serious. I kept like hold your hands up, then they start laughing. Like no, I had to like keep a straight face and do it.
oh,
Cause like I'm really a goofy person, so like that was more of a challenge.
okay, okay. What are some of the roles that you really, really get into?
A bad guy role. Like honestly, I want to get into a bad guy role, a role that's just a psychotic role as well. Like just me playing like a mental person that is crazy, like the Joker, or I forgot that movie with Bruce Willis, like something like that.
Okay, okay. That's that's doable. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, hey, anybody could do any role. It's just a matter of work and
The
a
work you
matter
put
of
into it.
training. Yeah, matter of practice. You know what I'm saying? So, do you feel like you could turn it on or turn it off, or do you think it's just a thing where you can where it's like, man, you don't have no control over it.
Uh, yeah, it is. It really just all depends, like on the character.
Hmm.
Like if I'm playing a character that is depressed all the time, I could it probably would be more easy for me to dig into that because I have been depressed in one point in my life. So it's kind of like a reminiscing type thing. And I could
Right,
now if
right.
you talk about like a role that's off the wall, psychotic, delusional type person, now that's gonna maybe take a bit more time.
Okay, okay, okay. So, what was the easiest, the most funnest role that you've ever played?
Hmm. You got me thinking. Oh, it was my second role. It was in a web series called Allies, directed by Dale Harris, and I was playing like a agent, and so I had to do like a little laugh, like a more of a sinister type laugh, like a little chuckle, and how I had to portray it. It was just all fun because like I always wanted to play an agent as well. So
Okay, okay. That's. I could see. I noticed that. I see you like those Joker roles, huh?
yes.
I mean, hey, if you want to do that, you want to do that, man. Because I think that I think you can do that, man. I think you can do anything, man. It's just a matter of practice, honing your craft, man. Honing your craft. That is the main part of of anything.
Yes,
You know, if you're going to do something, you got to hone your craft, hone it to the point to where it's perfect, where you
right.
mastered it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like basketball. Michael
Mm.
Jordan ain't become the best just sitting there. He became the best by practice. Kobe Bryant didn't become the best by just sitting there. Don't you know he only got 4 hours of sleep every day, going to work and playing ball constantly, constantly practice, 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 practice.
And
So that's like great.
speaking of practice, I think me personally, I was kind of slacking. I used to go to acting class every day, and I felt like when they started me paying bills, it kind of like got in the way. But I'm now like redrawing myself back to going back to acting class, so I can rebuild that passion and to be more consistent.
That's why I said, man, remember that status when I wrote. I said a setback is not a setback where a setback is not something that is bad per se. A setback is something that you go back and you fix those weakest parts of your game, the weakest parts of your acting game, the weakest parts of whatever is weak that you're carrying around. You can't run on a leg that is weak. Yeah, one part of your ligaments could be weak or whatever. It's like, for example, okay, you may you like to act, right? You're an actor, right? So think
Mm,
about it. You may be great at Joker roles, but what if they give you a role where you have to be what is the one role that you hated? One role that you hated. I'm gonna
ooh,
make my example off of that.
I kind of hate it. The reason why I hate it is how the director was trying to make me portray the character. So basically, it was my other lead, and the movie's called Ballin' Bars and Bricks. And so my character was like a more of like a Cole for Martin. And me
Hmm.
personally feel like when it comes to comedy in the movie, you can't force the comedy. You know, they got to be natural. And I felt like I was being forced into where I started to kind of like hate it. You know?
Right, right. So that's what I mean. Like, right? It's like
Yeah,
something. See, like you notice how you was forced to do that,
yeah,
and when it's forced, and like when you're forcing and putting too much weight on your leg that you didn't work on to it, you
mm,
didn't. You know how like, when you're running, you're putting force on your leg, you're putting weight on your legs.
right,
So if your leg is not strong enough to carry that weight, it's going to blow out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
think about it. Like every setback that you've had, it's not a bad setback. It's just to go back and master and strengthen all those turn those weak spots into a strength, so that way you can work whenever you have to go back to that and do that role again. You fucking
yeah,
acing it. You know what I'm saying? That's a good part. That's a strength
right.
for you
And like
because
someone always, I
go
hate
ahead.
to cut you off, but someone once told me no matter how talented you are, there's always room for improving.
Exactly. No matter how great you are, you're always going to be a student of the game. Always going to be a student. You're never going to mash. You're never going to get to the end and say you're the best. The reason why I say I'm the best is because that's just speaking stuff into existence. I know I got shit to work on, just like you got shit to work on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you know that you're the best, just carry that mentality and
Hmm.
carry that mindset, and when you work towards it, that's how things manifest, and that's how your body performs and morph into what you want it to do, and your mind becomes to do what you want it to do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And everything forms around you in manifestation. Manifest, speak it into existence. Speak is not as though they were, though it's were, meaning that is basically call out what you want that mountain to do. Move that mountain with your words. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You're moving it with your words, so you know how to move. So your mouth, your tongue is a sword, so you're cutting shit. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So you know how like when you say something to a person, and
Mm.
you say something to somebody, and it hurts their feelings.
Yeah, I
That's
know that.
basically you're slicing them. You're cutting them with a
Right.
two-edged sword, right? You know how
Mm.
like when you say something to somebody and you lift them up,
Yeah.
that's basically you're moving their emotions with what you're saying. You're moving them without your hands. You're moving them with your voice. So use that as a positive manner and move and make those things come to you. Make it happen for you just by speaking it. Just by speaking it to existence. That's how I
Oh
see
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's how you do it.
For sure.
but
For sure.
you know, but I didn't mean to go into that tangent right there.
Are
Just
you
wanted to give
good?
that example. You know what I'm saying? Because that example. See, I just had to go a little preach. So I had to go a little preach.
You good?
Nah, bro. I just love doing the show, man. Um, yeah. So when you feel like, do you feel like the roles that you've done, right?
Mm.
Like, do you feel like you've made it, or do you feel like you still got a lot more work to do? Do you
I got
feel
a lot more work to do. I mean,
okay?
yes, I came a long way, but it's like I said, there's always room for improvement, and you know,
Okay, okay. So like, okay, who are some of the most who are some of the most who are the most people who are the actors in your circle or in your life that you most look up to?
like inspiration. I could
Yes.
say, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith number one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Number two, rest in peace, but Chadwick Boseman. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Number three, yeah, I guess you could say Denzel. Uh,
I
number
knew it. I knew
four.
it. You gotta put that little smooth in. You know what I'm saying?
I say, even though she had like a short period of time, I would say Aaliyah,
Okay.
and fourthly, Tupac.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Although their acting stint was short, it still was very impactful. So
it
I
was.
understand. I understand. Very impactful. Yeah. Very impactful. So what is the most prominent role and prominent movie that you think is very that just helps you get out? It helps you open up, helps you get those doors open. What was the movie that helped you get that you've done that helps you get the doors, the ball rolling for you?
Honestly, hmm. I'm gonna say my recent ones, which were besides my side of the story, but overall Stone Love. Reason being because I really improved. I really like show growth in that role. So I want to put that as a top number one.
Hmm.
So
Okay. Okay. So that role, right? That role. So that role in Young Rock. What was it? What was the young? What was it like being on the set of the Young Rock?
man, it was amazing. Even though it's not my first rodeo being the extra on the TV, uh, it was just a good feeling. I learned a lot, and it was just a blessing feeling. You know,
Okay. 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 So
same
where do
thing
you?
with women of the movement. It was a blessed feeling.
Okay. 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 So you know, what are the things that makes you happy that you feel that you can incorporate into your acting game to the acting game that makes you happy that makes you really want to okay what basically helps you get through the day or the hardest days of acting. Sorry
Oh
for going on a
me,
tangent.
oh you good? Me basically saying I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be there. I am the best. and I
Mm-hmm.
will like achieve. So
Okay. Okay. Cause see, yeah, you're gonna have those days where it's just boring, where it's just
you
like,
feel drained,
exactly. You're gonna have those days where you feel like you can't go on, but you have to go. You have to do it.
right?
And I'm telling you now, when you're born to do this stuff, you could be drained and it's something in your spirit that just keeps you going. And that's God basically. But, you know, when you're born to do something, you don't get drained. You don't get none of that, you know.
But see,
But
I have a reason why I kind of felt drained. Um,
mhm,
reason being, regardless of my financial state, I was always like stood up by some other directors, and I'm like, how y'all just gonna do this to a person that's really trying to put himself on without an agent, a person that also write his own, scripts, like person that's really dedicated, and y'all basically just bullshitting with them, and you constantly bullshitting with them, that's gonna make that person feel drunk.
right.
Cause it's
True that.
something that that person loved doing that he been trying to do or she, but how can they when the person constantly bullshit them?
Right. Right. That is a good thing because how do you feel, man, like about what's going on in the acting game? Like what are some of the movies that you want to play in?
I ain't even gonna lie, a Marvel movie, anyone.
I
um,
figured that. I figured that. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I say DC. Yeah, throw them in there. I
Hey,
do
man,
want DC kind of needs some improvement, but yeah, I also want to see myself like in power. Like I could really see myself in power. Bel Air was definitely that.
okay. Okay. So, what are the top five? What are your top five movies?
Top five.
Yeah,
All right. Number one, Juice. Uh,
this is
number
one of my
two,
favorite too. My favorite too.
um, Romeo Must Die.
Okay, Romeo
Uh,
Must. That's a classic.
yes. Uh, dang, I just saw it. I'm gonna say Captain America: Civil War. I'm going to throw it in. Um, I cannot. The Fifth Element.
Okay. Yeah, Fifth Element. That had a lot of star actors in that movie. Yes.
Um,
Some of my actual favorites. Yeah, Bruce
is
Willis, Chris
Chris
Tucker.
Tucker.
Um, who else? Who else was it?
I forgot the name.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but yeah,
It
he'll
was a
come back.
female too. I think she was in Star Wars as well.
Mm-hmm. I forget that name though.
Me too.
Um, what about Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction. Mm,
Yeah, with John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Bing Rhames, Bing
I
Rhymes,
think I seen it.
Willis. Yeah, the one where he's Samuel L. Jackson is in a restaurant and the dude stole his money, was stealing shit out the was stealing everybody's rob. He was basically robbing the restaurant.
I think
The
I seen it. It
Yeah.
been some years ago.
Yeah, it was years ago. That thing came out in like the 90s. It came out in the 90s.
You
90s
know,
or
I'm
80s,
only
early 80s. 90s or early
also
80s. I'm quite sure.
yeah. Also, New Jack City.
Okay. Yeah. New Jack City.
Yeah,
That's the yeah, that's That should be every that should be a black person's anthem right there. Goddamn it, we all come from that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, we all
Right.
saw that. You know what I mean? Shit, I see that
Even when
every
we're
day.
supposed to see
Yeah, like we saw that every day. What the hell?
oh man.
Oh, that should be a black person's. If they wasn't born in the suburbs, that should be a black person's. You know what I'm saying? That should be everything, everyday thing for a black person. So you know,
Right.
but
Try to
um, go ahead.
the Temptations last one.
Oh man, that's a classic. That's a straight classic. That's a All right, I'll give you my favorite. I'll give you my favorite. See,
Mm.
Five Heartbeats.
The rip off version of Temptations, but continue.
Hey. The, the Five Heartbeats, boy. You know what I'm saying? Gave you a shit. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to that music. You know what I mean? Five
Mm.
Heartbeats. Temptations. How I say. Temptations. New Jack City. Juice. Uh,
Okay.
what else? What else? What else? What else? What's that?
Get Rich Die
Minister
Trying.
Society. Minister Society.
Uh huh.
Um. Uh. Minister Society. What? Drinking the juice in the hood. Drinking the juice in the hood. Yeah, that one. That one. That one.
Mm.
Um. Oh man.
I forgot one.
Straight out of Compton. Straight out of Compton. Straight out of Compton.
Yes.
I'm naming 10. I'm naming 10. God damn it. Shit.
Oh, let me go
Uh.
ahead. Shit. Get Rich Die Trying.
Get
Oh,
Richard outside. Yeah. How
yes.
about this? How about this? What's that favorite movie? Um.
Fuck.
Shit. Space Jam. Space Jam. We gotta go Space Jam. Old
Yes,
Space Jam.
yes, yes.
We gotta
Not
go
Space
old Space
Jam
Jam.
2.
Hell no. We gotta go old Space
um,
Jam. Old Space Jam.
Class Act.
Class act, house party, house party.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let me
uh,
see. Candyman. Yeah,
yes.
Candyman.
Which one? The
Candy,
original?
original.
Okay. I mean,
I
don't
want
pick the
all,
new one.
I want all three of them. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Damn. Chucky. The show
Chucky,
Chucky franchise.
the whole Chucky franchise. Yeah.
It.
How about Jason?
They care for Jed, but I care about
I
it.
mean, yeah, it's scared. That's the motherfucking thing that scared the shit out of me. I swear to God, dude, that shit scared the fuck
Yo,
out of
you want to
me.
talk about a scary movie? Try singing Smile.
Oh yeah. That's a movie how about this?
I
What about that movie? The Ring. That
don't know
shit
if I
scared
saw
the
that.
shit out of me. That shit scared the shit out of me. I don't.
I didn't even finish the Smile. I ran out the movies.
Why you ran out the? You say you ran out the
I
movie.
like I could normally watch a scary movie, but see, I was by myself in the movie theater, and it been a minute since I really seen a scary movie. So I tried to like laugh it out the whole movie, but that shit was too damn.
Hold on. You was in there by yourself. Nobody was in there with you.
Nobody.
Hold on, no. Nobody was watching that movie with you. Like nobody, no, nobody,
Nobody.
like you was in there by yourself.
Yes, and it was at night.
Wow, hell
Then I had a
no.
coworker said you might want to see it in the daytime, and I was trying to go see it earlier, and I'm like, it couldn't be too bad.
Wow, hell no. No. You're not about to have me at late at night, though. Nah, bro. Late at night, that's some scary ass shit,
Man,
boy. Shit. I'm barely
bro, it
look.
was a scene. Like she listened
Uh-huh.
to the audio of the persons that died, and my phone had just died. Number one, And number two, I kind of already knew what was gonna happen, so I closed my eyes. Then I had to. I said, "Let me go ahead."
Yo, I swear to God, dog, I would have. I'm telling you, I would have. It would have happened. Like I would have had to leave, dog. Like you
the
know.
the owner was like, "You okay? Is it that scary?"
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, dog.
But the
That
reason
shit
why I went to
wild.
go see Smile, cause a coworker at McDonald's was like, "Oh, they seen you Smile." It was a female, and so she was like, "I wasn't scared," and I'm like, "Then I ain't gonna be scared." He said,
Hold on, when was like? Cause I never saw Smile, dog. I never saw it. I got to see it.
"Oh shit,
But not okay. All right. When you first saw Candyman, what did you feel? Well, how did you feel?
who?"
Candyman.
They talking about the new one?
No, no, the old one, the old one.
I wasn't scared.
What? Boy,
I was young and I wasn't scared. I was
shit.
I was at my great grandma's house in Fraser. Now I done watched tons of shit I wasn't supposed to be watching. I done saw Jungle Fever. I done saw so much shit. So Candyman, it wasn't as scary to me.
Shit, boy. Nah, man. I'm in the house where it's like dark, where it's dark and
Uh,
shit. No. Being in the house by yourself, scared out your drawers.
bro, fuck that. Let me tell you what I used to be scared of. Don't laugh.
Shout out SB. What's
Michael
up, my brother?
Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yeah, I was scared of that when it first came out. That nigga looked like he was.
it's
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hmm.
it took me to the age of 10 to get over it.
Uh, a lot of people said they were scared of that. Oh shit, dog. Like,
Like I had my god cousin at the time. Me and my mom was staying with them, and he knew I was scared of the video. So he like, "Hey Brian, come here, come look at this." So I'm like, "Okay, okay." And I see the video. I started running, and
dog,
then
like that.
like I was at my grandma's house because I just stayed with her for a minute too. I'm the only one. I had to be the only one in the house, and it was daytime. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch this music video. I ain't gonna be scared.
Uh huh. You were
Oh
scared
man.
as a motherfucker, wasn't you?
No, I actually got over it. The other day I got over it.
Ah, man. Like, it's all blessings, brother. All blessings. All
Oh yeah,
blessings. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that. Don't mind that. I'm just here to bless the world, man. That's all.
for
But nah,
sure.
though, bro.
Also,
Bro, that's yeah. What's up? What's up?
like I know you probably gonna ask about me in writing.
Yeah, yeah, writing. Yeah. So what? So what? What do you write? Do you write comics, and do you write music and all
I
that stuff?
I used to cover my own comics in
Okay.
high school,
Okay. Okay.
and
So
I could have been a good drawer, but kind of fell off.
well, I mean, you can incorporate that into your acting skills. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like another part of of the game. You know what I'm saying? Another part, because you never know. Just never know what you can do with it. See what I'm
right.
saying? Like
I still
you
remember
may,
the superhero.
yeah, 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 and you can design your own costumes and shit. You know what
I
I'm
used to stay doing that shit.
saying? So like, what was the best part of being an actor to you?
Kind of helped me find myself. I never really fit in. I wasn't the one that had more than one friend. I wasn't. just that person. And with both acting, music, and this writing, it just kind of helped me find myself a little bit. As I'm still to this day, it's kind of finding myself. Uh,
Awesome. Awesome because bro, like by you being in acting, right?
yeah,
Have a lot of what are some of the what's the worst criticism you ever got? I know you got some criticism because I got some criticism before for
like
doing anything, you
in
know.
the
No,
industry or outside the industry.
just outside, outside, just regular old
Um,
criticism.
People said I was ugly, weird, um, too
Damn.
short. Uh, they used to make fun of my teeth. uh,
Oh shit, mine's too. Yeah, I mean, hey, we all do. We all get those haters. We all get those people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But what I want to tell you, man, is I see that you're young. You know what I'm saying? Young in the game. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to get your feet in the door.
right.
But this is what I want to tell you, man.
Mm,
On your way up to the top, become the mountain. And what I
mm.
mean by that is become the mountain. Become
What's
the
that?
mountain and never let nobody tear you down or take you down. You know what I'm saying? Conquer that mountain and become the mountain. And make it so where people are climbing that mountain, make it so that you are the mountain. So they have to go through you in order to climb it.
Mm,
Meaning, it's like this: make it so that, whatever person comes to tear you down, you keep your mind, keep your mind occupied on what you got going. Keep your eyes forward and keep your mind on your tasks. And keep your eyes on God. Because if correctly, you have to build that foundation because if you don't have a solid foundation up under you, and when you get hit by that storm of adversities that come your way, you'll be like the sand or your house built on the sand or a house built on, you know, built like how houses are built, and as soon as that storm come and hit you, you wither away and you fall. But when you built on a solid foundation, you know what I'm saying? When you built on a solid foundation, that and when you built on the rocks and you built on the bricks, when you get hit by adversities, the storm of adversities, those adversities cannot break you. They cannot hurt you. They'll only, it may hit you, but it may do a little bit of damage, but you still won't fall and you still won't be out. You see what I'm saying?
right.
And that's what I mean. Just keep your eyes on the task at hand and keep on pushing. Push through the storm. Be one with the storm and cause chaos in the midst of your opposition. That's how I see it. That's how you do it.
It was deep.
Because, hey, man,
Deep kind of
because
got me tearing up a little bit.
nah, man, it's just basically just pushing through. Because if you do not push through and you do not give it all you got, those adversities, those things that it comes to tear you down, will tear you down and hold you down and keep you down if you allow it. If you allow that shit to keep you down, you will not get back up, man. You will not get up and inspire those people out there that's watching you. You got children out there that don't even have an idea, don't even have an identity. It's going down the wrong road. You got people out there that don't have what you got. Don't that have the same talent but don't know how to use it, don't know how to tap into it. But as soon as they see you, and if you continue to go down that road of greatness, they'll see you and that'll inspire them to be great, just like you. That is basically what God will want. That is basically what God wants for his children to do. It's to inspire one another and to show love while inspiring the next. That's what it is all about. It's not about, it's not about none of that. It's all about just inspiring each other and loving one another to build each other up better than what we are. Because if you don't build your brother up while you're building yourself up, you're basically keeping them down. That's what it is. Just wanted to give you that little call. You know what I'm saying? You know. I don't mind that. That's a little word from God. You know what I'm saying? That's just God. That's don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That was God. That was God. That wasn't me. That was let him get the glory. That's Lord. That's Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's him. That's him. Don't even think me. Um, it was nothing, man. It was nothing because I love to inspire people. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here
Appreciate
to
it.
bring you up as well as myself, and to keep you up, and to keep everybody up that comes on this show because that's what they need, and that's what we all need, no matter what. So, with that being said, I got another question for you, my brother.
Hey, what's up?
You being a writer, man. You being a writer. Do you get writer's block sometimes?
No, I just use Celtics.
Okay, okay. Cause I get writer's block. That shit hurt. That get on my nerves. I could be writing something. Ugh, damn,
Oh,
what was I
I
writing?
developed exactly
Yeah, writer's block. To block
like
your
you get
mind. Like,
stuck.
yeah, you get
Yes,
stuck and
yes.
get stuck for like
I
a
thought you was
while.
talking about an app.
No, man, no.
I'm like, hold up. But yes, I do get writer block. Like
Uh,
for example, this feature film that I was
I
supposed to
got
be
you,
working
bro.
on in April called Control. I first
Uh huh.
started writing on it back when I think I just turned 20, and I
Okay.
had got stuck. I was like, I can't do shit with this. Like how? And then in between me like filming my first short film, which is coming soon, called First Night Part One, which I also played a role in the movie. I ended up picking back up from Control, and then I ended up showing one of the actors from First Night who was supposed to be in Control to read the script. He was like, "Dude, this is fire." I'm like, "Stop trying to hype me up, like you for real." Then I showed somebody else, and they were like, "Man, this is dope." I'm like, I was just in shock.
Mm, mm. Well, see, and that's the thing, Okay, writer's block is like to me like I could be writing something,
Yeah.
and it could be the best. It could be something that goes right with your art, right, right with your
Mhm.
dialogue, and then when you write it, and you're like, what the fuck was I just saying? What was I just doing? What was I about to write? I'm like, damn, that is fucked up. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
like
But then it'll come back when you're not thinking about it.
facts. Like right
Oh my
now,
god,
I'm
I
on a
hate
writer
that.
block of a movie called Afraid to Fail. I ain't even picked back up on it.
Yeah, because see, I think sometimes writer's block for me is like it's like when I take on too much, take on too much, and I'm thinking about too much,
Yeah.
and then
Excuse me.
it'll wipe away everything, and then come. I think it's lost memory sometime too.
Or like, and for me, I was trying to type two movies at the same time.
Right, 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 right,
Top of me trying to study for another movie that is supposed to be on set for, or I might get caught up in writing music. Like I would just scattered.
right, right. Because I got a question. This is a question outside out that don't even go with it. Have you ever done a movie that made you cry? That made a
No,
have had a role that ever where you had to cry and shit like that?
nah, not yet,
You never had no roles like that.
not yet.
Oh, okay, okay. Cause boy, ooh,
That's gonna be a challenge for me
yeah. If you're not a
personally.
crier, yeah. If you don't know, if you
I mean,
don't cry,
I'm a crier, but it's like it's on cue. Like crying on cue is gonna fuck me up. I may cry like after, but I don't know. I just
you know what,
one
you know,
night
you know what I
I
would
think
do,
I
right?
actually made myself cry on cue.
You know what I'd
Um,
do, right? Oh
is
shit,
it what?
go ahead. Yeah, I said, sorry about that, talking over you. But you know what I'll do, right?
Is it?
I mean, I wouldn't do this, but if I wanted to cry real quick, put some eye drops in my eyes, and just act like I'm crying.
But
Oh, but nah, no, seriously, just make it mess around.
you good. But like
But nah,
one night
hmm
I was in my apartment and I thought about my good grandma, and that really like it was happy thoughts, you know, and that what really just made me start crying. And I'm like, this whole time I'm trying to think, how can I make myself cry, especially on cute, and it was just thinking about her,
well,
and like,
see, why don't you incorporate that?
yeah. But see, the problem is doing it on cue.
Okay, okay. Because you know it's crazy. My boy Luke, right? Not my boy, nah, my boy Kevin, my boy Kevin
Mm,
Lucado. He had me, doing like a little script where it was like a scene, right?
mm,
And it was a scene. It was like a little script of a something from like a it was a script like a normal script like something easy, a script
yeah.
for like say like I'm a mercenary, right? And
Mm,
I was on a mercenary with my wife or whatever, my imaginary wife, you know what I mean? And my wife went without me on a mission, right? And she got killed in the line of duty.
mm,
And the people came back and told me, and I had to cry and show and like really show emotion and show
emotion.
reaction and dude, like I don't know, but what I did was, I thought about all the stuff that I've been through as a child and all the stuff that I've been through as a man, all the stuff I go through now, and I just use that as a way to, move those emotions and move that scene, and I just aced it. I just
Mm,
turned into that character that I was, and it's about it. Because that is what see, and I know how to do storylines. Storylines is the
mm,
best way to tell a story. And you can tell a story with your lips. You can tell a story with your reactions. You can tell a story with your hands. Tell a story with your movement. You can tell a story with just about anything. It's just a matter of telling it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Telling it
right.
the right way where people can get it, where people can understand it. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, so I understand what you're talking about, where you have to learn how to do it on cue. You know what I'm saying? But if you're an emotional person and
Which I kind of am. I try not to be.
you know, and that's
uh,
honesty. That's honesty. You know what I mean? But I think that if you really look at it, that's a form of art. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of art of your emotions. Acting is a form of art. That's what it is. A
mm,
form of art because you are able to move people with your reaction.
deliverance.
exactly your deliverance and the way you're moving, the way you're talking, the way you're, the way you get to move their emotions.
Hmm.
So I understand. I see how you see what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Um, being a comic artist and writer, knowing how to do those things, but I know how to do it on paper, and I know how to move people with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
hard. It comes natural. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know how to do that, like, and you're in front of a camera, it is easy. I'm just saying because I know how to do that with writing in my mouth in my I know how to talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? But where do you see yourself in 10 years or 5 years?
Having an agent, um, more in more movies, probably in a Marvel movie, probably got on Power. My film production probably been booming. Mid career booming. um, Photography starting to get noticed.
Hey, China.
Um, you know, I
Okay,
also see
okay,
myself in Atlanta.
okay. Like with you doing movies, right?
Yeah,
Where's the most? Have you traveled out of the United States to do a movie, or have you just stayed in the United States to do a movie? To do your movies?
stay,
Okay,
stay.
okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the movies that you've been offered that you've turned them down because you didn't want to?
Hmm.
I'm just
I'm
asking. I don't
sorry.
mean.
I'm like, have I turned down? I mean, I turned down movies, but it wasn't because of the character. You know, it
Right, right.
was mainly the unorganization, which I can't say shit either because when I first did my first short, it was kind of organized. But if I gotta think, bro. Oh yes, it was just brought like a book from North Carolina. Um, Great story piece, great character. I turned it down because I had to get my priorities in line. So that was one of them.
Well, that's a good part about that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes some movies you'll have to decline. Why I would say that is
Oh
because some of those movies can some of those movies can derail who you are as a person.
yes.
Some of those
Also,
movies.
it was another movie. A lady in Atlanta wanted to be a part of, but she pushed it back, but never gave me any information on any updates. So I texted her. I was like, "Hey, I tried to offer help. You left me on scene. I'm gonna have to back up." Simple. Even the one in Bottom Bars and Bricks, I left. They came back. I came back because it's this thing I tell myself if I start it, I'm gonna finish it. And
Hmm.
it's another movie. Uh, right now, it's a current movie, supposed to be Murder, Mayhem, and Secrets. Right now, she claimed she focused on more the main character, not the smaller roles. And I'm getting to the edge of me just like backing out. Cause I'm not finna beg you for an opportunity to create my own.
Exactly. You got to create your own opportunities because you don't want to wait for other people to create those for you. Reason is because you'll be waiting for millions and millions of years for another person to create those opportunities because you can't depend on people for your success because not everybody's look, everybody's not going to care about your baby more than you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you have a talent just like everybody else have a talent and they're married to that talent. And if
Yes.
you give up on it and not take care of it, that's like a talent. That's like that parable in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like a parable in the Bible where the master was going away for a while, right? And he
Mm.
gave three of his servants money or denarii, basically that's what they call it, and and he gave one of them. He gave one 4 pieces. He gave the other 3 pieces, and he gave the one another one piece. And he told them
Mm.
multiply, make something out of that. Multiply those pieces into something before he comes back, right?
Right.
So the one went and what I'm saying, made double the money that he got that he got made, and the other one made double, made more than what he was supposed to make, right? But the other one
Mm.
thought it was wise to hide it and bury it and not mess with it, right? So the master came back and basically he came back and he rewarded the uh the first servant. I mean, he rewarded the second servant, but he didn't reward the last servant because the last servant did not, did not multiply his his talents.
Right.
Now think about it. What is the reason? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, what is the now? With that being said, it's like we all have a talent, but we all have the obligation to turn that talent into better than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Multiply it, build it. But not
Right.
everybody honors that not everybody has that mentality to, what I'm saying, to multiply their talents. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are sitting on.
Hold on. You sound muffling. Hold on.
That's because hold on, let me see. Oh shit.
Right.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Hold on, let me back up.
Hold on. Accidentally. I know what happened.
Can you hear
Muffled.
me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Let's see. Older brother, if I had one. Oh, don't you start that, Royal. Don't you start that shit. Oh shit. He said Kanye little brother. Ain't that a bitch? Kanye's little brother. That's a cold. Hello? He'll be right back. He'll be right back. But nah, dog. Like Royal, that's cold, bro. That's cold. Nah, I'm joking with you. But nah, he'll be back. I don't know if his phone turned off or whatnot. But yo, man. Um, nah, SB, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Nah, that's fucked up. Nah, bro, is that you said that's real jokes. That's a real joke. LOL. I know that's a real joke. Motherfucker, that's looking like Kanye. Come on, man. Come on, man. I look better than Kanye. Stop that. Stop that. You been got all that money. And that's why I say, man, that man is still a billionaire. Still got all that money. Ain't nobody ain't fooling nobody. I know. I know. I know not in a bad way. I still look good, you know what I'm saying? Worry about it. Oh shit. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hello? It's not letting me. uh um oh man. Anyways, we I've been on here for an hour and 6 minutes. It's it was a cool run, you know what I'm saying? Yo, SB, I gotta have you on the show too, bro. I'm trying to get you on the show, get you on the show to promote your shit too. Let me know when you want to come on. And China, I want to have you on the show as well, love. I'll send whenever when you're ready to get on the show, I'll send you the link and I'll make a link for you and send it out to you and we'll get that shit rolling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause at that time, yeah, cause you it's gonna be fun. We haven't done I haven't done a Barbara interview yet, so I want to do that. I want to know the tricks and tips how y'all get those fucking what you call that shit what you call that shit those uh easy like those what do you call that shit it'll come back to me. um straight razor the blade when you put the blade in. I don't know how that shit be coming out smooth when y'all do that, but it be coming out very smooth. But when I do it, it itches my skin. What you mean? I'm waiting to hear about what I'm about to say. Fuck you. I'm just speaking how I feel. You know what I mean? Look, man, look, I'm heavy handed. I don't know what to tell you on that shit. I guess, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll be scraping the life out my damn jaw. I'll be trying to do it, but shit, I need to get a new some more blades. Those blades be hurting my skin. What kind of blades I should get? I ain't gonna slip my throat now. That's a big crazy way, but but nah though. Let me take us out. Take us out. Yo, thank y'all for watching. It's been well. It's been the 86th episode of the In Your Face show with my main man Brian E. Bernard. He's not here. He's playing with messing with his phone. But oh well. Fuck it. We out of here. Peace. You know what I'm saying? You may, I need to get my clippers, uh, to get my blades sharpened. Maybe you can help me with those.